Just gonna go for broke, and after I spoke, I hope you won't tell me to put a sock in it. I'm clocking in, not clocking out, to tell you what this is all about. And my mama always told me that actions speak louder than words. But all I have up here are my words. The words I'm speaking to you is true. So I'm not gonna bite my tongue and show you that I'm all bark and no bite. The words I'm about to say to you will hit harder than a heavyweight fight. So before I become unglued and go back to square one, I'm gonna talk till I'm blue. So here it goes from me to you. Looking back, we got poor Richard and Thomas Paine, Honest Abe and JFK, all the way up to the present day in the form of Barack Hussein. Famous wordsmiths and orators skilled in the art of connecting their brains to the page in their lips. And between now and then, we've had our dips, our ups and downs. Some have found that heavy is the head that wears the crown, the pretenders to the throne, and they're not alone, because who among us hasn't occasionally hung themselves with their words? Who hasn't delivered a drunken speech worthy of history, and then woken up on the wrong side of the bed, or not even in the bed? Well, maybe in the bed, but your love is still covered. Now, I'm going to go the extra mile and be the good Samaritan and save you the trouble of digging through your past for all the sharp and hard stones you cast inside the glass houses of your lives. You know what you said, even if you didn't mean it. That's just it. Our words have meanings, and sometimes the meaning can be mean and petty and low. Low blows are not just in boxing, but in the matches we call relationships. Your words can send you to hell in a handbasket. The kind that Hansel and Gretel had, except, on fire. And at this point, it may be best to let bygones be bygones, and what a person says, over my dead body, and then rises from the grave. Zombies, it must be said, are very difficult to kill. But if looks could kill, I'd have a body count larger than Rambo and Bruce Lee combined. Now, I've seen the world and I've had my fill, and I'm pretty sure that life was not intelligently designed. If it was, would we really have to deal with multiple Kardashians? Kim, Courtney, and Khloe? I'm not sure they produce anything of value, unless you count divorce settlements. Life's too short to waste time on things so vapid and showy. And if I see one more uninspiring reality TV show rise, I'm taking to the battlements. Because that's what it will take. Slings, arrows, mud, barbed wire, fire, steel, sacrifice, and death. In other words, Rob Zombie's idea of a good day. I'm serious. I'm ready to go to battle. But before I do, let me say with my last breath, I'm tired of speaking in catchphrases and idioms. If you couldn't count, I just used 28 of them. 28! Now, that may be above par for this amount of discourse, but truth be told, not by much. What has happened to our language? Taylor Molly once asked, where are the limbs out on which we once walked? I'd go one step further and ask, where are the rooftops from which we once shouted? Everything these days is reduced to a text, an emoticon. Who uses emoticons? I do! It's awful. I hate it, and it never gets me women. Language used to be the key to unlocking the door to passion and desire. Now, we've been reduced to Craigslist ads. SWF seeks DWM with BMW to like B and D. We are slowly losing our grip on not only our words, but their meaning. Think of how these words have become cheapened. A star is born every time a new sex tape hits the web. Intimacy is no longer between two people because marriage proposals are YouTube sensations. Love has been cheapened most of all, by you and by me. What does it mean to listen? Not to hear, but to listen. Not just to refrain from playing Angry Birds while someone is explaining their day to you, but to truly understand and care about the words that enter your ears. To lock eyes with someone. To feel their heart against your heart. I want that. We need that. We're losing that. We need to fight for our words and for their value. Not just for their sake, but for ours. If we demean what we say, then what will there be left to say? I, totally think you're everything. No! What about, I'll wake up next to you and know that everything is going to be all right. I delight in just making you laugh and seeing you smile. The simplest pleasures with you are what make life worth living. I would die fighting to see you one last time if that's what it took. Yes, that